All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Hey, Neversoft here. And yeah, we're going to be doing a Smasher Pass on the Palworld characters. And then later maybe we play some I'm on observation duty or something. But yeah, I'll wait a little bit before for people to join and stuff like that. Had a late start today. Ow. I know you're here, Nuri. Just adjusting myself. What? Also, I got a Dr. Pepper. I got Private Poorly in the corner also judging me. She thinks this whole thing is stupid. I think it's just going to be fun. Alright. Wait, should I make the tab Palworld since it's technically Palworld related? But yeah. Huh. I can pick collected. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Aha. Wow. Alright, just testing things out, just trying to see. Oh! I see Nuri subbed with Prime Gaming. Thank you for that. Alright. And we'll start. First one we have here. Here we go. Thank you, Nuri, for getting us started. Thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, the first one we have is Lamball. Thing's adorable. Look at it. It's all fluffy and stuff. You can totally cuddle with this thing. Let's see. Which one's the smash? Because I'll definitely smash. Okay. One for smash. Mystic Bard. What up, Mystic Bard? Welcome to the chat. And wah. Oh yeah. I need to play Morrowind more. It's been a while since I played Morrowind. Oh, we got an ad coming up. But yeah, Mystic Bard, we're doing Smasher Pass. Palworld Edition. Wait, what? Why? Oh, don't tell me. Does it correct itself for the other? It corrected itself for the other one. Let's see. Back button? Oh. This one? Okay. How do I increase that one? Oh, that's how I increase it. Okay. Alright. Then he says, "Hiya, Bard. RJ being extra loot as usual. Hey, I just thought this would be fun." And then I'll play some I'm on observation duty afterwards. Or maybe shift at midnight. Anyways. Also, we're going to hear my terrible pronunciation for things. Catvita? Catvita? Is that how you pronounce this? I named them Cat Scratch Fever, to be honest. The cat's pajamas. This one, more like shit at midnight. Shut up, Nari. I had someone say they thought that they thought I said sniff at midnight. It's in the comments of the first video, which I find actually pretty funny. But yeah, this one, come on E6 they got a ton of fucking images and stuff. It's definitely a smash, hands down. Adorable creature, very cuddleable. Can cuddle the hell out of it. Chickpea, I think that's how you pronounce it. In before, no passes. I don't think there's going to be very passes. Okay, back again. Had to dump water out of my AC is what Mystic Bard said. Welcome back. Okay. Chickpea literally says in his description, plump and juicy. Come on. Yeah, see? Plump and juicy. I don't even defend myself. Would smash Chickpea. Mystic Bard also said, hey Zanny, and yes, RJ is in containment for a reason. You know who else is plump and juicy? Who? My mom. Sorry, I've been thinking about regular show lately. Look, eventually we'll get to some passes. Bard said, yes, I was referencing the regular show there. Mostly because of that meme. Very true. What is that? I don't know. I can barely see that. But yeah, Lift Monk, it's a squirrel. It's an adorable squirrel. I've seen some cute images of the thing. Definitely a smash. Mr. Bard said, also a reminder, never fart on another man's balls. Ah, I see someone played Fractured Butthole. Good game. Oh, or Stick of Truth. They also did that joke in Stick of Truth. The next one is Fack. Stick of Truth, you pleb. Wait, why is that? Allow that. There is nothing wrong with that one. But yeah, Mystic Bard said, Stick of Truth, you pleb. Hey, they do the joke in both versions. I don't know. Rude. Yeah, I guess it's rude. Rude. The Rowdy Wave Ripper. I'll definitely rip something there. Anyways, Wood Smash. I'm just gonna say it. Maybe a hot take. Psyduck's pretty cute. Just saying. Just saying. Should we count the variations of them? We ain't counting the variations? Okay. We'll skip the variations since they're technically... I guess I'll rope both of them together. Let's see. Nari said, plebeian, a common person, or a member of the lower social classes, or something that is basic, crude, and lacking elite taste. Is that really what it means? I didn't know that. Huh. Vixie! Yes. Yes, smash. Vixie's definitely a smash, not gonna lie. Bard says plebeian is also a class in the old Roman Republic, which the partitions as the higher class, although I use pleb lovingly. I know you do, you're just teasing me. That's why I allowed it. I did it before the moderators did. Huh, I guess I should be doing that check. I'm not that far, so I think I'll go back and start doing that check for the smash. Also, speaking of Roman stuff, I don't think I've ever seen that word. Happy Kellands? I most likely misread the fuck out of that. Oh, it's the first day of each month is what it means. Oh. Calends. Oh! It's calendar. Okay. A Mystic Bard says, Calends, it's a holy day among old Roman pagans that celebrate the first of the month in honor of Father Janus? It is Janus. Okay. Janus. Fact. I'm sorry, but I'll always read that duck's name as fuck. Yeah. I guess I didn't know that, honestly. Mystic Bard says, I am making RJ learn while he acts horny. Yeah, definitely. You're definitely doing that. Alright. Here's your first pass. CLRA. The Soaring Starfish. Nari said, only way he learns. My main reason why passing on them is just, I don't think I've seen any images of them. And it's just like, Mystic Bar says, if you did smash, that is one weird accomplishment. Oh no, there's gonna be some weird ones here. There's gonna be some weird ones here. This is just one that is pretty low on my smash list, so I'm just gonna say pass. Because there's tons of ones that I prefer over it. Though I do like the Lux colors. I think it's pretty cute. Mr. Bart said, hey Ma, I railed a Sky Stingray. Get the camera. Okay, this is going to be funny. So many of my pals I've nicknamed that I've actually forgot what their base names are. I named this one Cream. Darling Furball. But also, Smash. I don't think anybody is surprised about that. Mystic Bart says, Cream is a band name, I think. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All of my pals I've named music related. Oh, it's the band Eric Clapton was in. Yes, it is. Also, hear me out. I like frogs. So Smash. Frogs are cute. Zandy can agree. Especially the blue one. Also, I love how it says Natural Born Killer. It's got a knife, I know. The other one had a stick. Oh no, I'm just doing the check thing. Let's see. Do I smash or do I pass on this one? This is one of those ones where it's just like... They're pretty basic, but not in like a fun way. And they're kind of forgettable, even in Palworld. Like, they're so forgettable that I played the game originally, and I kind of forgot that they were there when it came to the 1.0 release. I think for consistency, I'll just say pass. Okay. T-Fan. This is one of those weird ones that I have to say. Smash. Mystic Bard. Hamster. Gerbil. Yeah, probably. That's probably the mix of it. But yeah. If you watched Adventure Time, you know a particular granny that's really fucking adorable that this character reminds me a lot of her. So yes, smash. Did I already click the smash for this one? So Stoner Ronit. Yes. Mystic Bard. Yes. Herb plus gerbil. Suddenly transformed. Gum moss. Now, I have a thing for slimes. Nari knows that. And this thing is absolutely adorable. It is a slime that wears like a little hat on its head. Smash. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay. I had to check the things and count the tally. Okay, I was a little worried that some of the 1.0 pals weren't going to be here in the correct order, but they're here. Basically, Sif. Basically, Sif. This thing is absolutely adorable. I wish it was better in the game. It sadly falls off pretty fast in the game, but still 100% adorable. Mystic Bart says, I'm surprised anything is on the pass list since you'd treat anything like a crotch warmer. True. Very true. But gotta put some things on the pass, and so typically I'm putting things on the pass that are lower on the list. They're not a no, they're just I rather others. Mr. Bard also says, Pupperai is absolutely adorable. I'd keep it as pet. Oh hell yeah, I love this pal. This pal is fucking adorable. Like I said, I wish it was a better pal, because it honestly kind of sucks in game, sadly. Well, it sucks in the regard that as soon as you exit the starting area, it falls off like instantly. But yeah, smash. Oh hey, if you guys can hear the music, these are my songs, and the song that's playing right now is called "Reflection of the Beast." I use this for my outros mostly. Clovey. Songs have I composed? Not fully. But I have acquired them and I own the full rights to them, if that makes sense. I used to do music a long time ago, though. Clovey's gonna be... I'm gonna have to say a pass on Clovey. Main reason why I'm saying pass on Clovey is, for one, I am factoring the images I've seen on E6, and if there's not very much, but would definitely snuggle this thing. Oh, Mystic Bard says, oh, I'm assuming that's for the music. Second part is, to be fair, Clovey is snuggle bait. That is very true. But if I recall correctly, I wonder if that's in the trivia. It's not there. But in the one of the description things, oh wait, maybe it's here. Some individuals once had 3 or more leaves on their head. Regarded as a simple good fortune, these... Okay, it doesn't say. There's a journal thingy that you can come across in-game that states they fall apart at times. Which I'm assuming that's because they're supposed to be like the little blowing things where you just blow on them. And make a wish and then it just spreads the fucking seeds everywhere. Dandelions. That's what the fuck they're called. Thank you, Private Poorly. Yes, it's a 4-leaf clover. But it's a merger of them. Did I already click the pass for this? Mystic Bard says, I was going to say. Well, pass. No, wait. It's still a pass, but I think I added an additional tally. Jolt Hog and Jolt Hog Chrysalis. Effectively, spiky punk hair with spiky punk hair with extra gel. Don't touch. Don't tell me what to do. Supersonic? That's true. Supersonic's also another way you can describe this thing. But, I gotta say, smash. They're adorable. I think they're absolutely adorable. Just look at the cute face. This is the Chrysalis version. Okay. Okay. This is Depresso. I love Depresso. I die for Depresso. Depresso's fucking adorable. Depresso's up there as not just Palworld, but up there are some like the top things that I'd smash. This character is absolutely adorable. I love their design. I love their animations. They are just adorable. Mystic Bard says he looks like a man who combats his mental illness with large quantity of coffee and spite. Funny you mentioned that. He has a unique ability called, I think, Adrenaline Rush. Oh, there it is. It's right here. But yeah, when activate, he drinks a large amount of energy drinks, causing its movement speed to increase. Basically starts moving hell fucking fast and shit. Funny as hell character. More or less kind of like a pseudo mascot for it. Mystic Bard, I fucking called it, kind of. Yeah, basically. I think you're close enough. But yeah, they're fucking adorable. And very much would. I really need to get an image of them in the future. But yeah, also as a joke, I named mine Linkin Park. Because like that era when I was like this, Mystic Bard says, Zandy, get on it. But yeah, when I was on that era, being like gothic and stuff, Linkin Park was like the #1 band I would listen to next to like The Cure and My Chemical Romance. Mystic Bard, RJ was a goth. Oh shit. Well, yeah, I think all of us went through that phase at one point. I was goth, emo, and then punk. Zandy says, more interesting to pair RJ with the pals he skips. That's also fair. Like I said, so far there has been no pals that I would not smash. It's just they're pretty low on the totem pole, so I'd say no. Well, not no. But yeah, definitely would still, though. Mystic Bard says, remind me to learn some early Panic at the Disco songs for you then. I do actually have, not Panic at the Disco, but I do... Do I have a... No, I do not have a pal named Panic at the Disco, but I do have a pal named My Chemical Romance and one that I named Black Parade. I was going to call it Welcome to Black Parade, but it was too long for the character list, so I just named it Black Parade which also helps that the album's called that, so it still works with the theming. Single piano note, yeah. Yeah. Also, by the way, Smash. I think penguins are underappreciated. Penguins are absolutely adorable. Mystic Bard, thousands of emo kids triggered. The only difference between Suicide and Martyrdom is press coverage. Kinda slaps. Ate too much. I don't think I've ever seen this. Whoops. Oh, its name. Pengellet. I get it now. I just got its name. Yeah. I just got that. I just got its name. Still cute. Pudgy penguins. Adorable. Pen King. Hear me out. They're cute. They're cute how they waddle and their bellies jiggle all over the place. They're absolutely adorable. Their Japanese name is Capin? Huh. I think I kind of like that better than Pen King. But still Smash. Oh yeah, there was a Lux version. I haven't came across the Lux version. I think I like the Lux version more than the original version. Because I really like the color scheme and how they really separated to make this look more like a coat instead of just feathers. Mystic Bard says, sounds too close to peaking too. Yeah. Nari says, PTSD had such long songs. Oh, Panic at the Disco. I misread that as PTSD. Panic at the Disco had such a long song names in their early discography. A lot of them did. My Chemical Romance had a lot of fucking songs that were like short sentences as well, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Not that long. First hit me with the song title of, and this is a real song from Panic at the Disco, Lion is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. Okay. Mystic Bard says, okay, that song also slaps too. Yes, it does. Alright. Who Crates is a cute character. Who Crates? Who Crates? Well, sadly, I will be passing on them. I'll be passing on them primarily just because I still would. They're just pretty low on the totem pole. And there's also another crow-themed character that I think is a lot more hotter. Mystic Bard says, also let's not forget, build God, then we'll talk. I guess we're just naming all their songs. Nuri says, I consistently thank God for Esteban. The Mystic Bard says, So apparently Socrates reincarnated as an owl in Palworld. LOL. Yeah, pretty much. First off, alpacas are cute. Okay. Carl Reither may have a point. I'm gonna smash. A lot of creatures are assholes. Mystic Bart says llamas are assholes, or at least the ones I've interacted with in my life. Sometimes they are, but I do think llamas are really cute. First says it's got leg warmers. RJ's fave. Shut up. Leg warmers are really hot though. And here's King Paka. Look at this thing. Just look at this thing. Not only does Zandy love this thing, but this thing is absolutely adorable. This thing is absolutely cute. 100%. Would squeeze the hell of it. Definitely would. Definitely would. Reminds me of Coral? Oh, King of Red Lions. I get it now. Yeah, it kind of does actually. I guess I never connected those two, to be honest. Maybe it's first biases, but I don't know. A lot of the alternate versions, there are some that are separate, but a lot of the alternate versions, I kind of like the original ones more than I like their alternate versions. In terms of designs, not their utilization and stuff like that. Just designs. I think King Paka looked really good in red. Even so, blue is my favorite color. I still think that the red was better. The Dream Eater. Daydream. This character, adorable. I've heard some people compare them to Midna from The Legend of Zelda, which I find hilarious. I think there's an image on... The fuck is it called? There's an image, I think I first saw it on like one of the Discord groups I'm in, that had Daydream, but with the helmet, the metal like helmet thing that Midna has. Zandy says, Nari approved. Yes, very much. Nari approved. With that being said, would smash. On to the next one. Tansy. Mystic Bear says, surprised Nari is not here as often. He is a busy fox. Yes, he is. Also, he doesn't like the containment cell, so and understandable. But yeah, he busy, he works a lot. But yeah, Tansy. I like monkey characters. Monkey characters are fucking adorable. Yes. So this is definitely a smash for me. They're adorable. And you can make them run around with an AK. An AKM Well, I think actually in game, I think the version that they have is an AK-74N, but regardless, it's still adorable. Mystic Bar says, well, Foxos are tricky boys. Yes, they are. And also Monkey. Monkey. But yeah, this one's definitely a smash. And I do actually very much like its alternate version. I think the alternate version is actually really good. And here's Nox. Nighttime Prince. I did not know that they had that prefix for it. The Nighttime Prince. Huh. I say that because I named mine Prince during the early access. And I had no idea that it was called the Nighttime Prince. Huh. Also, I'm going to turn down the music a bit. There we go. But yeah, smash. $20. Mystic Bard says, Nox is also the ancient Hellenic god of night and darkness, so it isn't too far off. This one is named Nox. Yeah. I really like when they take like inspiration and stuff like that from each other, especially where the design matches like historical stuff. This bar says, oh wait, Nox is also the Roman name for said god. Oh, that's even better. But yeah, a cute, adorable design. Basically, let's just be honest, I think practically everybody who's watching this video, you look at an Eevee and you'd say wood. That's what this pretty much is. Mystic Bard also says, which makes sense since Lux is the Roman word for light. I didn't know that. That does make more sense. Flame Bella. I can already hear Zandy. Wood. They are cute. They're practically... Wax is just a more solid slime character anyways. The Molten Daughter. Adorable. Mystic Bard says, Noct looks like the kind of pal that demands belly scratches before you go to bed. Probably. I think Nox doesn't sleep currently in the game, though. I think they're up at night and day. And here's Ruby. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ruby. Chief of the herd. Mystic Bart says, well, yeah, you sleep. He just sits around acting pompous. A mix of bratty and pompous, but also being adorable and doesn't want you to leave. Ruby's definitely a smash. I have a thing for deers, and as another deer gay butt that I know, Jamie would probably approve. Mystic Bard says, Ruby looks like a fire horse and a deer had a child, basically. Wow, it really zoomed in on this one. I didn't even do that. It just zoomed up on this one. The cat is fine too. Cat will do. Hey! Who did that? Fuck you! Bastard. I got horny bonked. The whole thing! Mystic Bard says, I'd give 10 cookies to Nari for that. Shut up. Also, I just realized Nari did it. Alright. Rushroar. Or Rushroar? Rushroar. Either way. Wood. I think they're cute. I've seen images them typically being kind of like biker-ish with like ripped shorts and fishnets. And yeah, they look really hot. Also, I really like the name that I named mine, Gwar. So just for that, definitely would. Mystic Bard said, holy shit, I didn't know my Boar Freeman was a pal. I gotta see that. Mystic Bard. Wildland, a woodland ruffian. Also, this thing has no fucking self-preservation. This thing, literally, I'll have just like at my base, I'll have fucking Jet Dragon and shit like that. These big ass fucking pals. And this thing just looks at it and goes, I can take that on. And just fucking storms the base. It never works out well for them. Mystic Bard says, dude, boars do not give a shit. That is true. Still would. Now, Fox Sparks. It's a literal fire fox. Literally.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That was great. I had no idea where that went, and it. Oh, that was good. That was fucking good. Oh, Mystic Bard said they will keep charging at you with a. Oh, he's talking about the boar. Oh, fuck you, nerd. I just realized that was you. Mystic Bard said, literally, with the Fox Sparks. Fucking Chopper. Shut up, I laugh weird. Someone give that man 100 cookies. Referring to Nari. Alright. Let me smash Fox Spark and move on. Well established with the prior, still would. Mystic Bard said, lewd, lol. They're adorable. Did the music end? Nah, I just got a quiet part. Okay. Okay. Killamari, I do find these things cute and stuff like that. But they do go pretty low on the totem pole, so... Oh no. Would be Venturous. Jeez. I think... You know what? Fuck it. Sticking to my guns. Smash. Wood Smash. I think they're cute. So yeah. Devoid of emotions is what that one said. Mystic Bard said RJB hentai maxing here. I'm just being real. Fuddler. This thing's adorable. This thing is very much adorable. The Underground Explorer. Smash. I heard Nuri laugh. I'm afraid. This mystic ass deer. This is the one that every time I went to base, I kept having its butt in my face. And I ended up naming one of them Deer Butt. Mystic Bard says, Princess Mononoke vibes. Yeah, I definitely see that with this one. Also, wood. Protector of the herd. Golden antlers. I do actually like this version better, though. Excuse me. Mystic Bart says, okay, I know I'm chewing up the chat with my posts here, but Mononoke is another name for... It is? Huh. I didn't know that. Mystic Bard? That's pretty cool. Okay. Have I ever said what my favorite Pokemon is? Zandy says RJ likes to learn while he's horned up. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. I hate when you get the tickling in the nose sneeze. But yeah. Have I ever said what my favorite Pokemon is? My favorite Pokemon of all time, of all generations. I started from Gen 1 and stuff. It's Lycanroc. Lycanroc Midnight Form. I even named mine Lunatic, but spelt it differently, as in lunatic. I think you can get where I'm going with this one. I named my dire wolf, a dire howl, Bark at the Moon. Very much would. Just being real on that one. Mystic Bard says, and RJ be lusting after his own kind. Yep. Mystic Bard also says, Bark at the Moon. Ozzy Osbourne reference? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I see you also said Japanese, Shinto classifications. are a bit weird because of Buddhist influences, but Mononoke is usually a vengeful spirit, but is often been used to conjure a conjuration to describe yokai and other supernatural spirits. Oh, okay. Did not know that. But yes, Bark of the Moon is a Ozzy Osbourne reference. Also, it just makes sense for Dire Howl. Its Japanese name is just Berry Goat. A walking farm. That is adorable. But yeah, I also like goats. So would. Especially the throat kind. Mystic Bart says, Japanese like to do that sometimes. I could tell. But I think I kind of like the name Berry Goat. Oh, I don't think I've seen this PAL. This version of it. I like the colors. Mystic Bar says, remind me to hook up RJ with the... How do you pronounce that? Cinder... The Chevanice from Iron Claw. I don't think I'm familiar with that. I would like to see a reference for that one. Most likely would. Sure, Anise. French sounding. Basically, tribal goats. Ooh, already I think I like. Already I think I like. I will be right back real fast. Drunk a lot of water and stuff today, so I gotta pee real fast. And I'm back. Alright. What did I miss? Zandy says water equals brick. I walked right back into that brick. Thanks. I'm going to assume that was Nari. Let's see. Nari sent... Yeah, that was Nari. Fuck you, Nari. Dork. Zandy says water equals Dr. Pepper. And for me, basically. Missy Bard said, also, again, sorry for chewing up the chat, but lambs are adorable. We raised a few by hand when I was a little boy. Lambs are adorable. Lambs are super fucking adorable. Missy Bard says, RJ taking too much DP. Look, they're good. Oh, when I went to the bathroom and I faced through the wall, I also went through the break room. So I took some snacks. Surely DAP won't mind. Nari sends his hard love, apparently. Yeah, he does that. Alright. So I'm trying to remember what brought upon it, but I actually named this one and the one after Christmas songs. I think I named this one Silent Night and another one White Christmas or something like that. I forget. They're not super great pals, unfortunately. They're pretty outshined like instantly by Chillet. And you get Chillet before them. But yeah, wood. They are still cute. They're still cute as hell. Oh yeah, and I got some Lay's salt and vinegar chips. Fucking love salt and vinegar chips. The king of the floof. This thing is fucking huge, by the way. Smash. Mystic Bard says, I like sour cream and onion chips myself. So does Nari and stuff. Nari and Zandy. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to onions. Well, I guess that's not out normally. I'm mainly a dog, and dogs are allergic to onions. Sweet Pea, king of the mop. Yeah. Adorable ass dude. Okay. Hear me out. Would. I would. It's adorable looking. Alright, seeing as we haven't even hit 100 yet, I'm going to speed run some of these. Pass, mainly just because we haven't passed in a while. Woolly Pup. The giant cotton candy dog.
I'm in danger.
Shut up. Wood. This thing's adorable, and it comes in 2 flavors. Strawberry and chocolate. Nari at it again. Yeah. He's going to speed it up. The smash button is in danger. Alright. I think cowl characters are really cute. And I do think the face of this cowl is really adorable. But it is pretty low on the list. I have seen some cute images of it. But I have to put something on the pass list. And it is sadly on the lower end. Mystic Bard says, and named after one of my favorite cheeses. Same. Same. I love mozzarella cheese. Oh, I want some mozzarella cheese sticks after this. Also, not suck. I think that's all I have to say. Cute as hell. Lady of the Lake. Lady of the Frozen Lake. Okay, come on, this thing. SparkKit is absolutely adorable. That's a hard smash. This thing's really cute, but it is definitely on the lower end of the list, so unfortunately it will be a pass. Also based on the fact that I haven't seen very much images of it, sadly. Rib Bunny. It's like a plush bunny thing. Wood. Then he says, so when you say lower end, you're not entirely saying you wouldn't smash. Exactly. It's not that I wouldn't smash, it's just more or less we need something on the pass meter, and there are so many more pals that I would pick above them. That thing is cute. Alright. Mystic Bart says, RJ does not discriminate. No, I do not. And this thing is 100% a smash. I was thinking of doing a tier list, but I think the tier list would take far too long. And this thing's absolutely adorable. Look at that gremlin face. 100% smash. Okay, now this thing. This thing's funny because apparently it's some Eldritch horror thing. You don't see it, but their animations are supposed to be kind of disjointed and creepy. Because this appearance is like, I guess, fake or whatever. They eat with their heads. Like their whole head like pops open and eats with it. It is fucking terrifying. If one disappears, another simply shows up to take its place, and life goes on like nothing happened. Which is weird because in game there's some notes that actually states that this is just like a symbiote creature. This is just one being. It's not two. Alright. Wood. Yeah, pretty much. or something like that. Mystic Bard. Okay. Gloopy here. These two characters, Primo and the first one, are pretty much like Panty and Stocking from the show Panty and Stocking. Yeah, would. They're cute. They're adorable. Mystic Bard says, Zandy might scream at me later. LOL. Maybe. Dude, Gloopy is the persona of stalking. Basically, when I first saw the thing, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. Alright. Now we're on to Galeclaw. Proud Carrier. Or is that Courier? Courier, my bad. Courier. I like eagles. I really do. I think eagles are really hot and stuff. So yeah. Definitely smash. Put her in some, or him in some USA America fucking bikinis. Fuck yeah, this is hot. Zandy says, Zandy will remember that. Wispaw. Mystic Bard says, I'm in danger. Okay. Wispaw is absolutely adorable. The adorable Phantom Thief. It's even in the little description name thing. Now, they may or may not be here, but I have a special announcement. Happy birthday, TK! I hope you're having a great birthday. We are definitely going to play Supreme Commander later today, after I'm done with stream. I hope he's here. I really hope he's here. But yeah. For this pal, smash. Pal gives me a lot of Mimichu vibes. And Mimichu is really cute. Unfortunately, I do like the design. I do like a lot of this one, but there needs to be more passes, so this is going below the list. I would, but otherwise, nah, I'm going to have to pass. Now, Tom Bat here. Would. I think it's cute. It's a trickster character, too. I'm a sucker for little gremlin trickster characters. This guy. This thing. I don't fear many things in my life. But this thing right here, it scares me. This is basically Voltor if it had legs and can chase you down really fast and then explode. Terrifying thing. And it starts to beep when it's chasing you and starts to light up. And they buffed its damage, its explosive damage. It is devastating, especially at higher levels. Wood. Love its design. It's adorable as hell. It's kooky. Univolt. I'm sure you can do something pretty cute with this design and stuff like that, but to add to the pass tally, and also since it's pretty low, unfortunately, it will be a pass. And then it's Chrysalis form, which I do think it actually looks better than the original form. Alright. Gobfin. It's another one I would, but pretty low on the list. Sadly, has to pass. There is a sexy mod for it that does make it a lot more cuter and stuff like that, but again, it's still pretty low on the list, so sadly have to pass. Loop Moon. Again, kind of speed running these ones. Would. I think it's hot. Definitely would. Huh. I didn't know there was a Chrysalis form. I like it though. I know, I just called that. Alright, here's the thing. That one that I was saying. The one crow that I passed up. I passed up because of this one here. Cognito. This here, top tier. This is one of those top tier ones. Yes, I would smash. It is adorable as hell. I have a thing for plague doctors. So yeah, definitely smash. Not just smash, it's definitely up there on the list. This one's pretty thick. Do kind of like it. Would smash. Especially if you make the environments like a gym environment. Sweaty buff characters are pretty hot to me. Especially since you're calling it a blazing brute. These things are pretty cute, but they're also pretty low on the list, so unfortunately that'll be a pass. Now, this one. I called mine Red Hot Chili Peppers because he kind of looks like a, well, chili pepper. And I think she may be based, though it says here Thorny Rose, so maybe she's based off of a rose. But hey, plant with hips. Exactly. Mystic Bard gets it. Wood. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a common one. Very much would. Cinemoth. If Mothy was here, he would definitely like this. Would. Or maybe they would be jealous. I don't know. They'd definitely be cute, though, regardless. And that was 50. We're at 50 already. The fuck does that achievement say? You want to smash 50 Pokemon, 50 pals. Who did that? It's not telling me who did that one. Oh, now it does. First Scent. It was Nuri. Achievement unlocked. You want to smash 50 pals. Shut up, Nuri. That was good, though. Mystic Bard said, who else but RJ? That is fair. Alright. Puff Alt. It is cute, but it's definitely sadly on the lower end. Mainly because I haven't had much experience with the character, and I don't think I've came across them yet. But they are pretty cute, but they're pretty low compared to the other ones that very much would. The Gentle Sky Dragon. Would. I like sky dragons. Well, I just like dragons. Well, actually, I just like a lot of things. And I really like the alternate color for this guy. Now, Van Worm. Very much would. I get kind of like... Summoning Skull vibes, but a lot more dossied up and prettier, if that makes sense. Very much would. I like this version, the fire version, a lot better than the ice version. The ice version is still pretty cool, but the other version I think is pretty awesome. I named the fire one Hell's Bells, and I named this one Dirty Deeds. Could not fit the full name, so I just called it Dirty Deeds. The full name would have been Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Both of them named after AC/DC songs. Mystic Bard says, guitar riff emerges. Ensues. Sorry, I misread that. Ensues. But yeah. What's the name of that character? Rule. I think his name from Deltarune. Would. I will not explain. I don't think I have to. This one goes lower just because of what comes afterwards. So unfortunately, I will have to say pass. But I'm only passing because of what comes next. Would. Also, I named my B-Guard Blind Melon. It's hips. It's hip to fuck bees, what Mystic Bard says. Oh, definitely with this one. I named it Blind Melon because in the music video for No Rain, there was this one girl that was running around dressed up as a bee. And I thought it was a funny connection. And this one. Oh! Empress of the Hive. Only one name. Killer Queen. And would. Now off to Paldex 69. Mr. Bard says, of course the queen would be a killer. Very true. But yeah, Paldex number 69, Lavander.
Ah, good God. Hideous. But beautiful in an ugly way. But mostly hideous.
The fuck? Shut up, Nuri. I just realized that was you. Mystic Bard says, the pal that launched 100 Rule 34s. Yep. And I'm no different. Would. There's actually a sick, very...
Don't Let your kids watch it.
What the fuck? Fuck you, nerd. But yeah, wood. And there's a very specific version of Lavander. Lavander I would like. The one that has the fucking guns and straps on her and shit. It's really cool. Zandy says, Nuri don't miss. Mystic Bard says, he don't miss. He don't yiffin' miss. You're a dork. Oh, they're using the old design. I like the old design for Grimtail a lot more than the newer design that they have. I think due to complexity of the design, I think I will say pass, but I definitely would. Mainly the older version. Newer version, not so much. Well, it just lowers it, because I think the face is a lot better in this version. So, due to the complications of the two different designs, I'll just say pass for now. Mystic Bard says, I am the king of fucking dorks. Thank you very much. Very true. Mystic Bard is the king of fucking dorks. Speaking of dorks, this character here, Wood. They are absolutely adorable. Oh, I thought that said Mama Tangla. I was about to say, that's actually a really cute name. Mystic Bard says, now this one is hard for me because of my severe arachnophobia / anti-spider behaviors, but I would give her a cracker to snack on. Understandable. I actually do think spiders are really cute, so personally for me, yeah. But completely understand. Pull-a-pup, I'll have to say pass, mainly just because they're pretty low on the totem pole. I'm honestly trying to think. Is there... I do think this design is absolutely adorable, though. I'm trying to think. Is there a PAL that I wouldn't? And I don't think there's actual 100% a PAL so far that I can think of that I would just say no to. Also, Les Punk up there is one of my favorite designs in the game. Very much would. Just being for real on that. And the alternate version with the red jacket, just really fucking adorable. Alright, the Jungle Punk. Wood. I think monkey characters don't get enough love. Like Sansan the Third from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. She needs more images. It is a crime she doesn't. I think this may be the first one that is just a no to me. It's just because nothing really, like... Yeah. Nuri. Nothing really just, like, I guess, jumps out to me. It just, there's other pals that are better than Fent. a serpent. So I'm going to say this will be the first hard pass. Which is shocking. Mr. Bard says, also he kind of looks like a mount you ride in the glory of Neptune. You can actually ride them. You can ride them as a mount. Robin Quill. Okay, they're using the old version here. Is the newer version up here? No, they don't have an image of the newer version. Now, I do actually really like the newer version, but I do kind of like both versions, so I'm just going to say wood. Wood for now. Because I do like both versions. I wish the site had the updated new design for them, but still wood. Ferrero? Japanese. Oh, that was their Japanese name. Japanese. Yeah, they love puns. Sorry, I'm distracted by Floppy here. This one. 100% smash. Wood. And I'm blaming a certain dim-witted dog for that. She made a really good animation. Also, the character is just stupidly adorable as well. But, yeah. Wood. But I find this character very annoying. How long does this last? Okay, there we go. Mystic Bard says, okay, I wouldn't so much as sleep, but cuddle and pet and give her a happy day. Well, I would do that too. Zandy says, horny gel. Mystic Bard says, the revenge of the Nuri. Fuck you, Nuri. But no, she's really cute. Very adorable. Would cuddle. But she's also a little brat. Nuri said, straight to jail. Okay, Wixen, wood. We've all, if you're here, you've seen the images. There's plenty of images here. Wood. Also, as a reminder, because I see we got new viewers, just in case if one of them is who I think it is or hopes it is, happy birthday, TK! Wixen's one of their most used pals, from what I can tell. Also, Cactus is another one of their top used pals, which is also wood. Again, check E6. It's a pretty cold take. Everybody fucking would these two. I love the colors and stuff for this one. It's pretty much like the one that I call Hell's Bells, but more stylized. Wood. I'm a sucker for the blazing blue style hair, which is just really cool. Lux version's alright. Let's see, Mystic Bard. Shit, remind me to learn more AC/DC riffs then. LOL. I will. Okay. This one here. Would. I would. I find it absolutely adorable. I haven't seen any images of them, so I don't know. But I think a very cute image of like a buff fucking a buff chick just in this design. Give her some fucking nice like buff tits and shit. Nice six pack. But like living off the land and stuff. Would be hot as hell. Make her sweaty too. Man, this video is really charged. I was about to say, I also named mine just because I thought the song fit for it. I had a weird name for this one. I named this one Bare Feet on Wet Grip Tape. After the song. If you played Skate 3, you know the song. It is a bit of an... Hell, I doubt anybody else has a song anywhere near it. So you can just look up the name that I said. And you'd most likely find it. I'd love to play it. But I can't. Would. Another cold take. I think half the fucking internet would on this one as well. What the fuck? What was that? Mystic Bard says, okay, that's unfair. That's an automatic wood. Yes. Yes, it is. Like, look at the fucking hips. Nari. Can you angle that? Okay. I had no idea you can angle that. That is amazing. Mystic Bard said, if I could speak Japanese, I'd be screaming at you right now. You kitsune you. Okay. This one I'm going to have to say pass because it's another one of those ones where they changed the design and I do not remember what its design looks. So judging it by this is a bit unfair. No, shut up. So I'll have to pass on that one for now. This thing, oh, what the fuck was that? This thing's adorable. It is absolutely adorable. Would. 1,000 times would. I think it's super cute. I do find myself drawn to grass types, I've noticed. Also with the electric version as well. I think it's still cute. Mystic Bard says, looks like someone who looks embarrassed when she gets a compliment after giving you tea. Yes, that's what I see. And they do kind of have that personality as well in Palworld. They're not really aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, this dude is. Now that one I did know. I did know that stood for a warrior in Japan. Or Japanese. Also, wood. I love the little fire tuff on top too. Oh, and the fucking notch version is even fucking awesomer. They're also a pretty damn good PAL and pretty powerful as well. Much chill. in all fiber of my body, I want to just say smash. This thing is fucking adorably adorable. A walking refrigerator is what it's called. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Wood. And we're at 69. I'm going to start spinning run these again. Menares. Wood. I won't explain myself. Ice version, also wood. Eyes from the Abyss. This thing is adorable. Whoops. Wood. And its pink form is just adorable. Still wood. Okay, this one's cheating. But wood. Very much wood. I don't think I even need to explain myself why. I will say I named mine Naughty by Nature, which I just think is a really funny name for her. Hips. Yep, she got hips. And I named this version of mine Nature's Fury 1999. Also wood. Come on. Wood. 100% wood. Plant Panda. Yeah, Plant Panda. That heart fill reminds me of when you go to like the movies and they just have like the effect in the trailer where they just have like the popcorn fill up the fucking screen. Found Nuri's favorite. I am curious. Is this your favorite, Nuri? He just goes maybe. Alright. Incineram. Hyena of the Wild. Yes. Very much yes. Wood. And then we have its knocked version, which is yes. The Flame Ying. Yes. But here's the one that I see a lot of people go after. Dazzy. It is also a really good pal in the game. Wood. I'll get you. I will get you. You smashed 75 pals. What's up? Right here? Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. DAP wanted to know what the hell I was doing. Told them I'm doing Smasher Pass, and I had to explain what Smasher Pass was. Mystic Bard says, let's go for 100. Oh, we will. I know we will. There is a lot that I know that we haven't came across yet. Also, this is the year of the Fire Horse. Pretty much. Also, Fire Horses must be one of my top 5 genders. This one's also really cool. Okay. This guy's adorable. If you like those inflatable furries, this is basically that if they were a dinosaur. Relaxosaurus is a fucking adorable. Make sure you have a lot of food for them, but outside of that, I'd smash. Oh, and this version, their Lux version with the Mohawk, fucking adorable. Love the Mohawk. I'm a sucker for Mohawks. Foxicle. Yes. Would. Mystic Bart says, remind me to introduce RJ to my doggy boy Eddie then. I remember Eddie. Mystic Bart also says, Frost Fox, the rival of Firefox. Yeah. Beacon. Oh, I thought that said Raid Bird. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool name. But would. I like birds. I think birds need more love. Mr. Bart says, now I'm reminded of Ace Combat for some reason. Probably. Would. I'm a sucker for like characters that have like a mask over them / mask patterns. Mr. Bart says ravens are undoubtedly OP. Ravens are absolutely adorable. Ravens and crows, fucking love them. Also, this thing reminds me of a Digimon, and I love Digimon. Rayhound. Electrocharged Zoomies. Would. There. Just wood. Electro zoomies, yeah. And also I really like the blue style. I thought it was electric ice. I guess it's just electric. Still wood. Alright. This thing, I'll say pass. Mr. Bart says, Inuzuma. Okay, that name reminds me of an Ugisagi. Oh, yeah. Is that the creator of Inuyasha? Oh, and Ranma. Ranma 1/2. This one I'll say pass. It's been a while since we said pass. Don't worry, there's one coming up. Mr. Bar says, to be fair, scorpions are hard to wood. I still would, but they are on the low on the list. Mainly because they're dicks. These guys are dicks in the game. They just attack you for no fucking reason. Alright. Needle. Wood. Cute. Adorable. Forget about the consequences and just hug it. Ah. I guess I was mistaken. I thought that was the creator of Inuyasha and stuff. Mr. Bart said, and no, Usagi Yojimbo was created by Stan Sakari. He's an old 80s furry pulp artist who drew Usagi as a... Why does this sound hella familiar to me? As an homage to Miyamoto Usagi, but as a rabbit. Huh. Mr. Bart also said Final Fantasy vibes with Needle. Yeah, I get that same. I get that same with Needle, to be honest. Cactar is cute though. I like Cactar. Alright. Hear me out. Wood. I find this thing really cute. So I would. Remember the other grass panda? Here's the other grass panda. Frost Royal Deer is what Mystic Bard said. Yes, Frost Royal Deer. Wood. Look, I like them big, I like them small, I like them all sizes. Oh, and here's the character everybody. I think this is like next to Lovander, probably the top lewd character. Lewd character. Chill it. Wood. It's weird that Chillet's this high up. Typically, the Palpedia is in order of when you find them. And Chillet's, you can get a Chillet really early. Just a little past the starting area. And they're really good. Cold Noodle Boy. Oh yes, they are definitely an adorable little pool noodle. They're also very loving. They're effectively like a ferret. They're like an ice ferret. I think this thing looks cool as hell, by the way. Wood. Also, this thing's fucking cool. I love the texture work on the side of it. Wood. Rubbing against scales just feels so good, so. And having a partner that's also humanoid like you, it feels great, trust me. I'm pretty sure I named this one Panama. And I would. Okay. The drilling machine itself. I haven't seen any images of them. I still probably would, but I think they're pretty low on the list, sadly. Despite being one of like the really useful pals. Okay. This thing here. Wood. What's the name of that Pokemon? I get a lot of vibes of it. Ash had one, and it was super possessive of him. Celebi? No. Celebi? I completely forget the name of it. Dumb mud. Majestic moistness. Yeah. Talking about the earlier one is what Mystic Bard was talking about. This guy's low on the list, but they're still, I find them hilarious. They're definitely up there as some of my favorite pals of the entire game, but they are kind of, to Smash, they're kind of low, and I don't see anybody drawing them, sadly. And here's the same one, but gold. As Bart said, he looks like the kind of fish that makes one hell of a party. Yeah, he would be able to throw one hell of a party, to be honest. Again, it's actually a pretty useful pal to have around, because you definitely need pal oil. Huh. I don't think I came across this one yet. I like its design. I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs. Wood. 90. Okay. Kitsun. Wood. Very much wood. I actually named my Kitsun White Zombie for this version. And for the Notch version, I named it Black Sunshine. I think they're fucking cool, and definitely would. Blazehound? Yeah, I would. It's like a Chimera. And Chimeras are pretty hot. Especially this version. This version's fucking cool as hell. Alright. Warsec. Low on the list. I still would, but they are pretty low on the list, so I'll say pass. Do I really like the cool gold like armor? Frost plume. The scarab. Yeah, it is. The gold trim was like a scarab. One of the walking ways. Frost plume. It is cute and stuff, but it's still one of those that it's pretty low on the list for me. So I'll say pass. I named mine Kasha. Wood.
Hello there.
Shut up, nerd. The flickering shadow. Mr. Bard says Magix is just as hard. Just a hard wood at this rate. Yeah, very much. They don't have much images. Probably because they're a very late game one. Wood. Oh, Mr. Bard also said, fucking Nuri. Yeah. Yep. Elegant moth. I like the first one better than the second one, but that's just because I think the colors are better. The Messenger of Death. I really like this design, and I think it's really cool. Wood. Very much. Also, it'd keep you warm. I would, but they are pretty low on the list. Precious. They are precious. I do like them, and again, I would, but they are low on the list, so I have to pass. We getting high with this one tonight. That's why I named it One Love, and that's why I named this one. I know I had abbreviated, but how did I abbreviate it? But I named this one I Didn't Shoot the Sheriff. Iceland. Come on. I'm not even going to explain myself. I'm just going to say wood, click the box, move on. Okay. Gildra. Oh, it's 50-50. This one, wood. Love its design, love the aesthetic, and I love the colors. Wood. Emperor of the Sea. It's Gyarados. Huh. And hips. Yes. The other one had a lot of hips too. I think I'll pass just because it is pretty low on the list. When I say low on the list, I mean like below C for me. A Mystic Bard says, Tide sounds like a mix of that old Norse snake named in the sea. Tide. Tide. Oh, Normangander. Tide. Okay, I get it now. That's the first time I said that name out loud. Jormungandr. Tide. Anyways. Well, the name for this one is the same in both English and Japanese. They're pretty low on the list, so I'll say pass. Wood. Won't explain? Wood. I guess I'll explain a little. I'm a sucker for tribal designs. Whoops, I forgot to pass the list last dude. Alright. Quivrin. Looks like a turkey. Hey, I think turkeys are cute. They did look like a turkey, though. It's probably a play off of Thanksgiving. Quivrin. This is Zandy's favorite pal. And she even just texted, best pal. I love this design and this character. I wish they flew better, and or I wish there was a way to make them a better flying pal. They're one of the slowest pals in the game, but they're actually pretty good stat-wise, more or less. Also very much wood. They're adorable. And the same as Quivrin, but green. Okay. I keep seeing this thing as like a pastry chef for whatever reason every time when I see it. I don't know why. I just do. But yeah, Lulu, wood. And that's 100. What the fuck was that? 100 pals? This stream was a mistake. Fuck you, Nuri. Alright, this thing's adorable. Wood. Okay. I like this one. This one's really good. I like the design and stuff. It's like kind of brushed on them and shit. Cool ass design. Wood. This thing's a fucking living sword. Let's see. Yokomomo looks like an interpretive take on the Fu creature from Chinese mythology. Probably. I always assumed it was just like one of those foo dogs that they would have the statues of like everywhere. Okay. Not gonna lie, I would fuck this thing, but I'm just trying to think like how high on the list would I? I guess admittedly pretty low. Mystic Bard said, yeah, that's what I'm referencing. Foo dogs. Oh, okay. Every time I see this guy, I keep thinking it's like either an enemy or one of your allies in Spyro the Dragon. Wood. Okay. This one I would. But I do want to explain a bit. This one's like a mixer between Luna from My Little Pony and Princess Chrysalis? I forget how to pronounce her name. From also My Little Pony. And I would both of them. So put them together and I would both of them too. Wood. I like the other version better. I think this is another or one of the very few hard pass. Okay. Hear me out. Wood. I don't know why. It's hard to explain. But I find it adorable. This face here, I would scratch its chin, pet its head, rub its belly. It just looks adorable to me. This one also looks pretty cool. Click. This here, for one, wood, literally, snug is in its name. This got some heavy Ubo vibes to it. Zandy. The illustration you see when you look up goober in the dictionary, yeah. I love it. I love it so much. And I like this too. I actually do like these guys. I think they're fucking adorable. Another wood. There it is. I was wondering where the Nashville Hot went. Okay. I named my version Soot Seer. This is Halloween. It's music, so it works with the theme. And I don't know if I want to explain myself, but all I'll say is wood. And I'm sure Zandy, as I know I can come up with a very adorable design based off this character. Very much would. Nari said, Rabid Palmon? Oh, okay. I've never seen this pal. This is the first time I've seen this pal. Open-minded glutton. It's a Venus fly fucking trap. I actually really like that name. And I really like the design. Wood. Yeah. It's like carnivore, but carnivorn. Or whatever. Still wood. What is the flavor of this one? White cheddar. Okay. I thought it was grilled cheese. Okay. Blaze Mutt. Cell's sister? Oh, probably. Mystic Bird said that. Yes. I'm assuming you mean from Final Fantasy. But yeah, Basimut's little brother. Also wood, by the way. Cursed Tyrant. I've seen some good illustrations of them. I know what these are referencing, those little spirit guys that like possess different things to move them around and shit. As a whole, I like the design. I think the design's really cool. I actually named mine Duality. Yeah, I would. Look, slime characters, I fucking love slime characters. And this is a spirit slime, it looks like. And it also comes in purple flavor. There is no wood with Anubis. I did. Wood. From what I can tell with the internet, that is a completely cold take. Wood.
Batman, I caught a little Palmon, I caught a Sekhmet. Batman, you already know. Batman, you know what I'm gonna do to that thing? There is no laws against the Palmon. Batman.
Fuck. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know that was a feature. bad boy. Wood. I actually really like this. I think this is cute. Well done. The internet's done. Mystic Bart says, everyone pack it in. Someone clip that sheet. I don't know if I want that clipped. Alright. I love the design of this guy and stuff. It was effectively the one dude, the drill, but a big ass brick. Sadly, I'm going to have to say pass. Pretty much, Mystic Bard. Still like it. It's a cool ass fucking pal, and it's really good. Or wouldn't that be a geometry turtle? Yeah, maybe geometry. By the way. Wood. I named mine Hybrid Theory. You can also arm them with a shotgun. Oh! Wunderbar! Element... The fuck? Element 115. I fucking love Call of Duty Zombies. Or I used to. This thing's cute. Mystic Bar says, Animal Crossing would be 100 times better with Isabel with a shotgun. There's a mod for that in Doom, by the way. Also, Mystic Bard says, LOL Nuri. Yeah. Okay. Me Mog. Hear me out. I would. It's adorable. Everybody knows the Mimic Chess meme. And this one's just super cute.
Nut.
Yes! Nut. Also, where is it? Do they have the internal names up here? I guess they don't.
Look, Pim. I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Fuck you! I didn't even know that one was an option, dude. Xenovator Wood. Interloper from outer space. I like the design. I think the design is really cool. John 117. Xenogard. Let's see. Mystic Bar says, you are so lucky I'm not drinking right now. When you send these, or else my nose would be burning from the soda and liquor. Nuri. Careful, Nuri. You're going to kill this man. But yeah, wood, Xenogard. I don't know why there's a mod for it, but there's a mod to put the Xenogard in a vault suit. Don't know why. But yeah, wood. Come on. This is a wood. probably should have saved that one for the Duplin. Nightmare wood. Soul of the Dark Rabbit. I know. It looks like we're going to get to 125. What the fuck was that? Smokey. Jet Black Little Hero. I love the aesthetic for the smoke coming off this character. Wood. Like the whole hair is like smoke. It's a really cool design that they do in game, where it's just like kind of fading off of it. I didn't even know there was a Chrysalis version. Oh, it's ice and dark. Huh. That's pretty unique. Alright. Mystic Bird says Smokey. So he'd enjoyed me toking it up. Oh yeah, he would. Hey yo, Smokey! But yeah, I would this thing. And yes, for those who are probably looking at this video some point in the future or now, I'm aware it has a second mouth in its belly. Yeah, it does kind of look like a hell of a boss Stolas if he was railed. Wait, what? Railed a Pokemon. Yeah, kind of does. Also, Stolas is adorable. I like Stolas. I know it's not part of the list, but would Stolas as well. Yeah, I saw. Wood. This is definitely one of the higher up ones in terms of like it's still C, but it's like one of those off ones that are still. Yo, mama's so fat she makes a look skinny. I haven't heard a yo mama joke in so fucking long. Oh, I didn't see that. Mystic Bard says, RJ, I'm pretty sure Hella Stolas is on everyone's wood list. That is fair. He is just adorable. Okay, this character is like a sea-based well character that's also ice. When I see this version of it, all I can think of is pink salt. That's all I can think of. And I think it's cute. Oh, you actually have the updated design for this guy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the internet more or less agreed. Wood. I think the character is really cute. And I also do like Score Bunny, so that also adds to it. Okay. Verdash, he's my snuggle bunny. He is really cute. Ah. He's my toe care. This one. I call her Miss Murder. Bard said he's the guy who helped me cope with my job, nearly giving me shrapnel damage. Also said more like Miss Wood. That's the thing? Wood. I'll probably take her cleaver to the back a couple of times, but still would. 125. I contacted a therapist. Fuck you. Mystic Bard, remind me to talk to you about Home Depot nearly causing a safety incident over a can of Cokes. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely remind you to tell me about that. Fucking Home Depot's got no chill. I can tell you that personally. Mystic Bard also says Nuri ain't got no chill. Yeah, Nuri also got no chill. This thing's pretty. Wood. Ah. Wood. I named mine Dog's Life. Not a reference I think most people will get, so I'll just say what it is. I named it Dog's Life after the Cottonmouth King's song. Dog Life. Mystic Bard said, did Nuri roast you on the altar? Basically. Wood foo. LOL. Okay, I'm done. No, you good. But yeah, I think they're really cute. This guy just reminds me of a One Piece character. I like them, but they're pretty low on the wood list. Okay. There's a lot of elegance here, and I like it. Wood. Zandy, a Mystic Bard said, holy shit, is that Big Al Dante from Samurai Pizza Cats? I fucking love Samurai Pizza Cats. But yeah, that was another thing I was thinking about when I saw the character. Yo, they're making a side-scroller fucking platformer for Samurai Pizza Cats, and it looks really cool. Oh, that is cool looking. I haven't seen this fucking thing. Beast of Chaos. It's fucking awesome looking. Hell yeah, justice for fucking Samurai Pizza Cats. This thing has such a cool ass design. I fucking love it. Wood. Alright, speed running again just to get things through. I named this one Duran Duran because it sounded close to Dulan. Also wood. Yes, I think he was in the early access for a bit. Mystic Bard says that dude looked like a final boss. Ostergranon. I completely forget the name of it. This thing has a dragon of the ironclad. Ironclad. It's hot. Wood. $131. Damn. I know I gave that one horse a downgrade, but that's because of this one. This one is a wood. I just like the design a lot better than the other one. Mystic Bard said, there are a lot of quadruped characters in this game. Yes. Yes, there is. I believe, if I recall correctly, on Twitter, either they said it or somebody said it, but they have quite a few... They have furries on the development team. You can clearly tell they do. Valorant Tale. Its description says it plays both sides. Yep. Oh, fucking Mystic Bird said it too. I haven't caught one, but I saw it, and if I do, I'll name it Peppermint off of the song. Also wood. Valiant Tail looks like the Cashire's cat's sassy cousin. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. Okay. Hear me out. Wood. And with the shell, you can actually position them pretty well, too. Would smash. They're also fucking adorable. They're also quite portable too. Same as the other one, still cool though. Seed. Nuri, react this man. Wood. Also, the space puffs are cute.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Fuck you, dude. This guy's adorable. Wood. He reminds me of Silver from Sonic the Hedgehog. Quit making fun of me, Sonic. I got this. Contort your balls. Nuri, you are blessed. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I can see that. A bunny version of Silver. Yeah. Hoodie. I like this character too. Definitely would. I know it's supposed to be more of like evil-esque character.
Don't touch.
That happened so fast it caught me off fucking guard. But yeah, it would. I think it's adorable. Kind of reminds me of a Heartless. This guy's just adorable. You peachy cheeks and stuff. Wood. Oh, Mystic Bard says, Hoodie looks like the Black Mage from FF had a furry phase. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Uh. Okay. Freakily cute. Even they know. Wood. I haven't looked up images of them, so I don't know if there is actually images of them. If there isn't, we need to get on that. I pass on these two. Mainly just because they're on the lower end of the list. But I do pass on the upcoming two. But not this one. This is definitely a smash. Come on, let me smash. There we go. Smash. Also, this thing's just fucking adorable. It's a neutral? I thought it was a water type. Mystic Bard says, so Mola looks like someone who lectured you about sea urchin usage. I think that's said. But yeah, I named mine after the band The Upper Crust. Because I just thought it was fitting for them. Okay, I need to zoom in on this one, because this one's fucking cool looking. This thing is really cool looking. And it looks like it would have some of those like smooth scales. Wood. FF boss level energy. Yeah, especially this version of it. I know where one of them's at. So next time I play fucking Palworld, I do need to get it. But I'm slowly climbing the ladder. I'm trying to catch one of each pal at the very least. Fly, you fat bastard! Our lives depend on it! Wood. I did that boss fight. That boss fight is so fucking awesome, by the way. Oh, and here it is. This guy. I fucking love this dude. Tropicaw is such a fucking hilarious character, and they're so cute at the same time. I named them imaginary places from the artist bus driver. I don't know why. It just feels like it fits them very well to me. Not to mention, it kind of reminds me of that whole episode of Looney Tunes to where Daffy Duck was being harassed by the artist, and it turns out the artist was Bugs Bunny the entire time. But yeah, wood. The Fire Nun. Come on. This one's a wood. This one is a very much wood. Not only is it wood, I named her Sister Christian by Night Ranger. Just think it fit very well. Mystic Bard, I understood that reference. Glad you do. Oh, this one. Let me zoom this one up. I like this pal a lot. This one I named Kiss. Simple, sweet, beautiful fucking... beautiful pal. Mystic Bar says, 2012, I listened to Sister Christian a lot. I think a lot of people did around that time. For whatever reason, that song appeared in so many games from like 2008 to 2012. And movies. Don't know why. But yeah, this one's a hard fucking wood, by the way. They're very pretty, very elegant. Oh, is there an ad going? Oh. How long does that have? It's almost done. 50 seconds. Okay. I'll wait. But yeah. I think the design of this character is really fucking good. And when you do the boss fight, it's so fucking cool. Because it starts off in like a lotus pad and it just like unfolds itself. It's so fucking awesome. You fight on these floating islands and shit. And it's also a really fucking good pal as well. You can write it. Not the type of ride I want to write it in, but you can put a saddle on and write it. It's also a grass water type. I think it's a really good base pal too. Let me see its stats. Oh, it only does watering and planting. I guess that is pretty good though. Oh, continue. Okay. And now the next one. Again. This is a did, not a would. A did.
Nice.
I've never seen that one. That was really good. But yeah. Hands down, the Illusionist Cottontail. Hands down, out of all the pals, Duplin's my favorite. And I love the name that I named them, the Great Malenko. I think it just fits them so fucking well. Mystic Bard says, Nuri got the mons to just hound this stream with shit posts, lol. Basically. Duplin the dweebs. Zandy says, RJ can't stop staring at Duplin every time he plays.
I don't know. I never counted. I am not really a math guy, you know?
Oh yeah, the hips help. The hips help. But also, I really like clowns. I do really like clowns. And I can't help it. I love the design, Zandy. The design is so cute and stuff. And it's a good pal. It is a good pal. What the fuck was that? Anyways, Mystic Bard says, you could say RJ likes some nice honkers. I do like some nice honkers. Here's the one that I named My Chemical Romance, by the way. Also wood. Mystic Bard says, I have been belly laughing from Nari's post so hard. Same. Even Private Poorly over there is laughing about it. Vendusa. I actually had a fun name for this one. White Snake. Wood. I think we're gonna hit 150. Basically. Okay, this one's really cute. I haven't seen this one. Nice. I think most people know Whitesnake probably for their one song, Here I Go Again. But yeah, wood. It's hands down probably their biggest hit, their biggest song. And here's the one that I named Black Parade. Lumen. Revealer of Truths. And wood. You're too far gone for therapy? Mr. Bart says Zandy's gonna need that piano note again. We're almost done, actually. I named this one Midnight City. Also wood. Pretty much. But also this one. Come on. Wood. I like this one. I do like this one. Also wood. And its name's pretty fun too. I'm curious. I notice a lot of the newer pals, they don't seem to have their Japanese name listed down. So I'm curious if they just localize them all around this time around for these guys. The Missile Pod. This dude. Wood. Mystic Bart says, would make it easier to sell to Japan. Palworld is Japanese. It's made by Japanese developers. Grizzbolt, Claws of Lightning. Wood. $155. Oh, okay. Well, that explains the hips, LOL. Yes, it does. Funny you say hips. This just popped up. Also wood. Therapy needs me. This is what Mystic Bard said. RJ. Come on, Lightning. Are these all of the boss pals, actually? Just notice? Yes, they are. I just realized these are all the boss pals. Back to back. The tower boss pals, I mean. Also wood.
I can do this all day.
Where did that one come from? Mystic Bar says, okay, the later half of these pals look like bosses. Or bosses with hips. They are. I think we're in the legendary tier of the pals now. Now you're back at it again with the memes. But also it's got that luchador design with it, so I definitely love that. And this is that in blue. Shadowbeak. I would smash Shadowbeak, but it's definitely low on the totem pole, so that's 31. Impressive. I did not think we'd get to 31, to be honest, with passes. I'm very open-minded. Also, this one, wood. We're about to get to 160. I named this one Moonlight Shadow. Very much wood. Let's see. Mystic Bard says Selene and Helos were the original gods of the moon and sun in Greek mythology. Huh. I don't think I knew that. Yes, they have a loincloth. And I think they're hot. Definitely would. They don't even have the picture of this one. There is a picture of this one. Let's see. Wow, we're just using this. Well, I guess since we're not using its actual picture, I'll unfortunately have to pass on it. Shenlong, that is true. It's Chinese. Now, I actually do think they're cute in game and stuff, and I would. Since Long is dragon in Chinese. Yep. But no, this is actually Chinese mythology when it comes to Palworld. But yeah, just for fairness, I will say pass on that one just because. Also, wood on this one. We're back to the hell of a boss designs. This one kind of reminds me of the Wicked Witch of the West. I'll get back to you on nerding out about Chinese mythology. Will do. Also wood. Cute. Elaborate? Oh. What does that mean, Bard? Oh, I remember now. Yes. Yes. Anyone who knows Wicked will get this reference. Man, I saw the stage show tons when it comes to the advertisements, and I think I saw it a long time ago. I know it's been running for a long time. And I mean the original novel, not the musical, but I do enjoy the musical. Oh, I thought you meant the musical. But yeah, them. You can kind of see it, you know, mainly in the shoes. Alright. Bellinor. Wood. Come on, let me smash. Pink's a good color. Xenolaud. Invader from space. Wood. I know we already said this with like another design, but kind of does look like Jet Dragon actually. Mystic Bard says it's the hips, man. Hips do not lie. That is fair. Hips do not lie. A good pair of hips is just Wood. 165. Oh yeah, these paladin guys. I really like them. Wood. Despite looking like they're the same, they are two different pals. And both of them I would. There are sexy mods for a lot of these. It irks me how we don't have reactions by Dagoth here. Yeah. I did do the ticker. Oh god, it's 167. Frost Stallion. I think I will pass on this one just because it's lower on the list. That design is better, that color scheme. I haven't encountered this pal yet, so I don't know really what to do with it. So at the moment, I'll say pass. Jet Dragon is fucking adorable. Very adorable. Wood. Okay, hear me out. Wood. $169. And we're at the last one. The final of it all. Fly, fly, you fat fuck. Yep. And here's the last one. And I would. 170. Very much would. I don't know how to describe it other than RGB fucking biblically accurate pals at this rate. Mystic Bard said, yes, I would. Yes, I would. And holy crap, that was the entire stream. I didn't think that would take up the entire stream, but I guess I forgot how many pals there were. I didn't cover the Terraria pals, but that's more of Terraria, and Nuri coming in for the kill. But, you know, this was all in due fun, and it was technically a semi-special event, mainly because it is TK's birthday. Everybody wish TK a happy birthday. I have no idea.
Everyone, I remember you all in therapy.
Anyways, Zandy says, happy birthday, little meatball. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining the stream. I had fun. I know it was just me looking at pictures and stuff like that, but it was fun. I just wanted to shake things up and do something new, and it was still fun. I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. For YouTube, I hope you guys also enjoyed the stream. Mystic Bard says, happy birthday, TK. Enjoy the gut-busting memes. Yes. If you guys like what you saw, then please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. On YouTube, my username is Neversoft9, and on Twitch, my username is Neversoft9. I stream every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. Mystic Bard said, I chewed up the chat like I'm a basic white bitch. LOL. Hey, that's fine. Again, as long as you had fun, it helps. It keeps things moving. You did great, Mystic Bard. You too, Nuri. Fuck you, but you did great. And you too, Zandy. Awesome. All you guys, everybody who joined, thank you everybody for joining and stuff. And I hope everybody had fun. If you'd like to support us, you can support me or XanOdice's art on any one of our paid sites. If you also want to keep in touch or follow what we do, you can follow any one of our socials. My social is Neversoft with a 0 for an O on FA. Well, I'll see you guys later. Till then, be good people, take care, and be safe. Neversoft out. And remember, treat your pals with respect and always get consent. Bye-bye.